Gemini, we got a lot to talk about. So look, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to financially support the channel, so I can most definitely keep the show going. Listen, let's go ahead and get into it for you Geminis. So you Geminis have the Knight of Pentacles, the Justice, and you Geminis have the Sun card. Right? These three automatically. So what it is that I'm seeing here with that is, let me take a look at the whole reading. Interesting. So a lot of you Geminis, y'all are going to love this reading. So a lot of you Geminis, right? You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Sun card. So for you Geminis, this is about how it is that, you know, you try to be the best person that you could possibly be for somebody else. And you'll find out why at the end of this reading. Stay tuned. And they're getting what it is that they deserved, which is they're getting their butt kicked as they go out here and they try to experiment, call themselves hanging out with other people that are better than you. They're out here getting what it is that they deserved. People don't respect them. And now they find themselves, your exes find themselves being behind on the 8 ball because they're trying to chase after the same validation that they tried to get you to chase up on after. The only difference is that you Geminis decided, you know what? You're not going to be sitting up here chasing after them. So guess what? As a result of you not deciding to chase up on after them, they decided to go their own way because they thought that they were too good for you. And what happened? They ended up actually playing themselves. The Sun card represents how it's sunny over here for you. You Geminis are living well. You Geminis are doing very good because you don't have to deal with dysfunctional people that are steadily trying to get you stressed out because of all these games, right? You know, I've seen way too many people who act like they're so good, they got it all figured out, they know everything, decide not to rock with me, and then now all of a sudden they end up playing themselves because they didn't end up winning. They ended up losing because it's not to say that they actually went on to do great things. No, they went on, a lot of them went on to fail, you know, because that's who it is that they are. And the same thing is happening for you Geminis. It's just that you Geminis are getting a taste of what it is that I was talking about. It's just that now you Geminis are able to understand what I'm talking about now from your own personal lived experience. You're seeing how a lot of people talk a lot of cash stuff and everybody wants to act like they're strong and, you know, super S on their chest and all this other type of stuff. So what is it that you see? You see a lot of people who like to waste a lot of time playing games. So what happens? They end up playing themselves because now it's, okay, they talk all this stuff. They're getting what it is that they deserve, which is for them to actually not get any good at all, right? And the Chariot represents they can't really figure out why. Come on now, Gemini. Come on now. Y'all are supposed to know that that's lame. They're trying to play stupid. They're playing dumb as to why they can't figure out why. They know why. The reason why is because they dedicated their life to wasting other people's time. That's the reason why. They're playing games. They want to run around and they want to do people dirty by getting them to be, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. So the Chariot represents them not necessarily knowing what exactly was going on. They was out here trying to figure out, okay, well, what exactly did they do to receive other people running them through the mud? Because a lot of those exes are getting a lot of the same thing that they were trying to do to you or they were doing to you. But they're playing stupid. They're intellectually dishonest. They know exactly what it is, but they're in denial. And then now the Two of Wands represents, here they are. They know what the situation is, right? They know what the situation is. They've been new. It's just that they just don't want to come back to you and be humble. The Eight of Wands, however, represents you Geminis are able to do your own thing. And because of the fact that you Geminis are able to do your own thing, a lot of you Geminis are not really tripping out about these people, your exes running game on you per se, or trying to play with your head, play all types of stupid mind games. A lot of you Geminis just want to make sure that, they're never going to come back, which we'll get to. And all of that is water up underneath the bridge. The Two of Cups and the Death card, however, represents the situation for you is that, you will get an opportunity to talk to them again. And I'm going to tell you why, right? Because the Two of Cups and the Death card represents, and the reason why is because you got the Six of Cups. I'm skipping over a card right after the Death card, but the Six of Cups, they're coming back. They're trying to see what's up again, right? Because of the fact that their plans, their stupid plans, didn't really work as well. They thought that they would have you, like a puppet on a string, tied up, chasing up on after them. And it didn't really actually work out the way that it intended it to, because number one, you're an air sign. One of the things that you have to do in this life, you being an air sign, is you have to learn to detach. So you have to learn to detach from worldly things. And one of those worldly things is by understanding people's manipulation tactics, and understand that you can't get caught up with that type of mind games, and you have to leave those type of people alone. So the Two of Cups now and the Death card is about how you Geminis will see right through this, because you didn't fall to this, you didn't fall for it, you just left them alone. It got to a point with you where, you Geminis were trying to get at them so much. It was like you started to see how they struggled to stay away from you. You called them, they didn't answer. You went by, they didn't answer the door. They told you, they sent you away, or they, you would come into their apartment or home, they would try to get into an argument with you. So it come to a point where you Gemini started to realize that, you have an emotional bank, and it's starting to not be valid. It's starting to, that emotions that you had for them is starting to draw down, because you're so exhausted, because you're going back and forth with them. And everyone has one of those. It's just that you have people who are willing to overdraft, and then you have people who are not. And a lot of you Geminis have come too far to allow someone to overdraft on you. So the Four of Swords now and the Six of Cups, right, represents they now coming back, because once again, they found out that the grass is not greener on the other side. And truth be told, Gemini, most people find out the hard way that the grass is not greener on the other side. Because everybody, like I said, everybody is looking for, not absolutely everybody, but so many people are looking for the BBD, the bigger, better deal, right? They're looking for someone to offer up more. It's never enough. More money, more attractiveness, more romantic fun, more friends, more social connections. You got to have more celebrity, more clout, more influence than the next person sitting, or the person that's sitting right next to you. If you're not, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not Jeff Bezos, if you're not one of the richest people that ever walked the face of the earth, then you just not it. It's like, and this over competition is what's getting a lot of people caught up, because so many people are for sale now. And a lot of you, and now they put themselves, no one did anything to them to do it. They put their own self out. And for the people who still have integrity and they sell everything but their soul, now they're in a position where it's like, okay, do your own thing. But now you're starting to see a lot of people really get caught up with that type of nonsense, because now you Geminis Y'all don't really care to keep up with the rat race of trying to become the BBD, the bigger, better deal, trying to make people jealous of you and want to be with you and all this other type of stuff. You Geminis are very much so satisfied with being yourselves. And now, especially in this economy, you're starting to see how a lot of people play, all those games that they were playing, they starting to lose now, and they're going to continue to lose. I guarantee you, they're going to continue to lose, because the universe, as I keep saying, the universe is not in a time for that. That you see, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. At some point, there's no exception. Everybody got to stop playing games. It's either at some point, because you can, you could choose, you have a choice. The choice is keep playing games, right? And bad things are going to happen, and you'll stop that way. You'll stop playing games that way. Or you can get out ahead of it and stop playing games, and good stuff will happen. But either way, you're going to stop playing games. And this is exactly what happened with this person. They decided that, they wanted to continue to play the games, playing the games in a time where it's not supposed to work. And now they got messed up, because now they're getting done the same way. So now they goofy behinds is back looking for you to validate them again. Hey, what's going on? If I was you, Geminis, I wouldn't give them one red cent of attention. F off. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Lovers, the Emperor. Right. For you Geminis, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, they got the mitigated gall and the audacity with their goofy selves. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, to come back and try to apologize, try to start something up with you again after they wasted your time, played games with your heart, played mind games, all sorts of goofy stuff. Now they goofy behinds is back like a wet dog. Y'all know what I'm going to say, with their tail tucked in between their legs. Gemini, will you take me back? Oh. And the Hermit and the Lovers being Gemini, Hermit being Virgo, a lot of Mercury energy here, of course. You showed up in your own reading. This is them coming back now, with also them coming back now. Do you want to be in a relationship? I've learned my lesson. Beep. And the Emperor is you, Geminis, ironically. Like, why would you take them back? They are going to get a hold of you. They're going to get in touch with you. But some of you Geminis may not answer. For a lot of you Geminis who do answer, a lot of you are going to ask them directly, why would I decide to hang out with you again? Why would that be something that I would want to do? So they end up really playing themselves. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 20,000 subs. Please subscribe.